Hey. What's going on? Yes, it's your boy KQKC Boxing. Going to you talking about the state of boxing. But first, I just got to give a shout out to the LDBC. Great group of guys. I mean, these guys will reach out and help you. These guys will do whatever they can to help you. And I appreciate that. I really do. Because for those that don't know, I have had a hard time getting subscribers. Of course, I'm new. Of course, I'm new to it and everything. And I'm trying to do the right thing. And I just got a call from Roughhouse Boxing. I wanted him to get in on the live chat. And I guess I kind of missed him or kind of jumped ahead of the gun. But that's okay. I'm going to catch him later on tonight if you get a chance. All right? Now, let's get down to the meat and potatoes. All right? Now, we're going to talk about the business side of boxing. Now, I just got to listen to Fanaz. Just got to listen to Trail Boxing and Smoke City Mobcast. I mean, hey, the LDBC are doing their thing. And they are the ones that inspires me. And with that, man, that's all I can do. You know, take a cue from them. So, no, I'm not going to emulate them. No, I'm not going to try to do like they do. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it real. Now, I always said KQKC is not a biased channel. It's not. If I don't like a fighter, you won't know it. But if a fighter is out of pocket or if they're wrong, they're wrong. Just like I was saying about Floyd Mayweather. With Floyd Mayweather, I grew up basically on him. I'm 51 years old. And I pretty much watched Floyd come up. Because he's about a good about 9 years younger than me. But I have seen him. I've seen him after the Olympics. He got robbed in the Olympics. You know, which actually was the last time he lost. If you really want to, technical, look at it, which most people that didn't like him would bring it up. But now, what I'm about to talk about is basically starting off from the Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. era up to now. The shit is pretty much fucked up. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, for one, Floyd has set a trend that I don't care for. And I really mean this. He has set a trend for money. That's it. Just for money. Not for boxing, for money. That's why I titled it The Business Side. Now, I ain't mad at a motherfucker for making money, especially a brother. You know, I don't care. Make all you can. But try to fight as much as you can. See, Floyd, now I have to hand it to him. He done his thing. No doubt about it. And he won. Or he will find a way to win. There's no doubt about it. He always took care of his body. There's no problem with that. He don't drink. He don't smoke. See, that's all the qualities I had liked in Floyd Mayweather. How he took care of his body. How he ended up going into the gym and worked out. How he purchased that machine where you get into and it freezes you. You know, it pretty much, I forgot what it's called, but it's very expensive. And I just really want, you know, people to see that, hey, Floyd works hard. He plays hard, but he works hard. Now, the fighters today only looking at Floyd Mayweather's lifestyle. See, they don't care. They don't care about what he did in the ring now. A lot of people did one time or another. But now that he's retired, everybody's trying to take that blueprint. Not that blueprint inside the ring, but that motherfucking blueprint outside the ring. They're trying to see how much money they can carry so they can buy all these cars, all these houses. If they don't have enough, they're going to hold out till they get enough. They're not going to fight the right opponent to get enough. They're not calling out nobody like they used to. You got fighters running, ducking, and hiding. See, I'm using Floyd because that was my era. Like I said, I'm 51. That was my era, and that's how I look at it. So, when will these fighters say, look here, you know what? He's the best. I should get paid the best. But if they don't get what they want, why just say, I'm walking away? You know, if you want to fight the best, go ahead and fight the best. You know, I understand that you're not going to get paid what you want, but at least you can, you know, pretty much fight. Now, if you fight great and lose, your stock gonna go up any motherfucking way. Yeah. What if this a fluke and you end up winning? But he got paid more than you, but you got paid less. But wouldn't you be glad that you went on and took the fight anyway? And you hit him with a lucky punch? I'm not gonna say lucky punch, but and now you the champion. See, these young fighters now are looking at the wrong motherfucking blueprint. No, it's not Floyd Mayweather's blueprint to be with 14 cars or 2 or 3 Bugattis or $18 million watch. That's not the blueprint we all used to talk about. We talking about that blueprint inside that ring. Be the best you can be. The money will come. Oh, yeah, the money will come, definitely. But you have to prove yourself. I was listening earlier. Deontay Wilder. The UK people, they laugh, they joke, and they clown Deontay Wilder because he haven't made over 2 million or 3 million a fight. This time gonna come. As I stated before, he wasn't supposed to be a fighter. He ain't supposed to be that shit. He must have been a football player. At least that's what he wanted to be. But you have to do what you have to do what? To do what? To be a man. To take care of his daughter responsibilities. His daughter had a handicap. Now she's skipping, playing, doing everything a child her age is supposed to do. Boxing not only saved his life, it saved hers. That's what money can't buy. People don't understand that shit. And as far as HBO closing their doors, they need to close their motherfucking doors. You know why? Because they all was assholes over there. They pushed everybody that didn't have a dark complexion, except for Chocolito, and he wasn't really black. He's from Nicaragua. Well, Alexis Arguello was his top competitor. I mean, top person in the gym. Alexis Arguello trained Chocolito. I don't know if I told you this story once before. HBO had Chocolito head full of shit that it just blew up, you know. He gets out his car and walks in the gym in Nicaragua, the gym that Alexis Arguello runs and where he trains. And Alexis Arguello said, "Where you going?" He said, "Well, I'm going to go in here and train." Now, Chocolito had the belt wrapped around his waist and his side, the other belt. And Alexis Arguello said, "No, you're not coming in here with that belt. No, sirree. You're not coming in here with that belt. Take that belt out to the car and walk back in here like you do any other day. That's just a belt. Think about your legacy. You know, you fight whoever you want to fight. Anybody that they put in front of you, you fight. That's how I look at it. If I was a fighter, my money gonna come. But smash that like button too. That's one thing I can tell you. I'm a fighter, and I'd be damned if I turn down a fight. Why? Because all you have to do is keep winning and the money will come. But these young people, they don't understand that shit. You know, my man, what's his name, from the LDBC, not CJ, not Goodfella, but they mention this. They said that Earl Spence, he's a quiet type dude, which he is. He's very quiet. You know, he won't say too much. You know, he will be quiet. He won't say too much. But, you know, I have to sell myself, like I said before. You know, I understand he's quiet. He's a chilled out dude. I mean, I get that. All right. I mean, I understand all that. But damn, I mean, come on. You know, you got you got to make your own fight sometimes. You know, sure, Al Heyman, he'll be there for you. He'll stand behind you. The money is there. But don't sit there and be quiet and expect to have a fight. You got to talk up on your fight. And they're right. It's a reason why Adrian Broner is still relevant. Because first of all, he fucked up mentally. And number two, he does crazy ass shit. And is rubbing off on Gervonta Davis. Because in a way, Adrian Broner is still young. Sure, he might have 20 kids, but he's still a young man. And he's still a young man that's acting like a young teenager. And the media eats that shit up. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. The media love for a nigga to act a fool. I mean, they love that shit. They eat that shit up. That's how Floyd made his bones in boxing. They love to watch Floyd Mayweather get hit. He was the pay-per-view king for a reason. Everybody was paying to see Floyd get knocked the fuck out. Or at least see him lose by a decision. Man, them judges was called all kind of motherfucking names. Anybody have any questions, ask me. But I'm going to tell you this. KQKC is not going to hold back. All right? The Zone, for one, I think they're going to poison boxing. You know how? They're going to spoil these fighters. They're going to pay them astronomical amount of money just to come fight with them. You know, you might get $100 million just to fight 3 fights. Yeah, they signed Canelo, but so fucking what? Canelo is from Mexico, but he's a U.S. fighter. As Black Fight fans said, he speaks perfect English, but his fan base will go away when he starts speaking that shit. That's right. His fan base will slowly go away. And yes, they didn't do shit the Zone didn't. And Eddie, he's on his way back to England. They already used him and abused him. But let him tell it. He is the Zone. Oh no, we're gonna put you in front, Eddie. We're gonna make you the front man. No, I don't hate him. I hate his ways. Anytime a grown-ass white man from another country try to come over here and lie and continues on lying, see, that shows you what type of cloth the American people are cut from. No, they're not cut from the cloth that the UK people are cut from. Oh, no, we're not. We're not cut from that cloth. Oh, hell no. Because they believe everything Eddie Hearn says. Had that man, Deontay Wilder, thinking he finna fight Anthony Joshua. Then he turns around and say, well, you fight Dylan White, then you get Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder said, you must be a motherfucking fool. Hell no. Then Deontay Wilder said, you know what? In order to get the cash cow, I got to go through the hen house. So he agreed to that bullshit. And guess what? Nah, that's okay. That's all right. I'm paraphrasing here. That's one blunder. Then you gonna sign a contract and send it off to Deontay Wilder saying everything's signed on our end. Okay, no problem. Let's see what you got. Well, what he got was some bullshit. Anthony Joshua's name wasn't even on the contract. Now I'm skipping around here because I don't want to, bore you with facts that you pretty much already know or heard. And everybody in the UK, well, Deontay Wilder lost his pen. You even got the coon buffoonists over here in America saying the bullshit. I ain't talking about Hat Man Strikes Back because he's a UK flunky to Eddie Hearn. Is another young man. I forgot his name. But he always trying to show off his car and like he got money, which he don't. And I forget his name, but he hate Deontay Wilder with a passion, and he from America. See, then Deontay Wilder said, okay, no problem. I want X amount of dollars. And, Anthony Johnson was like, what? I got these many belts. He only got one. Yeah, but Deontay Wilder got 39 knockouts. He had more knockouts than you had fights. Just that alone should give him the respect that he deserves. Make sure you hit that like button. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't do live streams that often, as you noticed. And shout out to Fanar International Boxing. I just got through listening to him, and I really appreciate the shout out he gave KQKC because I am trying. And I am trying for a cause. It's for the American Cancer Society. See, they have so many. And out of my 12 uncles and aunties on my father's side, 10 have died of cancer, one form or another. And I'm trying to keep this channel going. No, I don't have a microphone. I wish I did, but I don't have the money right now, anything. But that's okay. I'm going to keep on pushing. They told me when I was at 25 subscribers, they told me that I will never, ever get to 100 subscribers. Might as well give it up. I said, well, I don't want to give it up. I apologize for that noise, but anyway, I said, I don't want to give it up. I said that, no, I'm going to keep on pushing, and I did. Thanks, Mayweather, I appreciate you leaving that comment, brother. Yeah, I'm going to keep on pushing, bro. That's right. I am, and, a lot of people laughed at me, They laughed at me talking about, oh, man, this and that. You ain't going to get nothing. You're going to this and that. You might want to get up. But see, I love boxing. See, boxing is my thing. Oh, man. Sorry to hear about that DOG, man. 215. Man, yeah. That cancer, man, that's a killer, brother, man. That is. And, my heart go out to you, man, because that's a hurting thing when you see somebody that you've been seeing all your life. Then once you go into that room and you see how they are getting ate up from the inside out. And what makes it so bad, my father, he has cancer now. He has prostate cancer. And he's dealing with it the best way he can. staying busy. He's staying in church a lot. You know, he try not to talk about it, but you know, that's why I said that what I would do. I was planning on doing the channel anyway, but I said that it doesn't matter if it's $1 or whatever. You know, I put in the description box. Well, I already did, but if they want to donate, that's fine. But I'm gonna try to do what I can for those that need help. You know, medicine and stuff like that, the chemotherapy. You know, and people don't have insurance. Medicaid only covers so much, and they're not the best. But you have to do what you have to do. So, but as I was saying, it's funny how you will sign a contract, but your fighter won't sign it. Then the contract says if it's a draw, there's no rematch. But if Anthony Joshua loses, then there's a rematch. Who in the hell will sign that? Now, UK people, yeah, he lost his motherfucking pen. I would have lost it too. Because you know why? Because he was an asshole. Yes, he was. You know, he's the type that, you know how they say, one apple spoil a bunch, you know, lean on me, you know, go ahead, jump, you know. That's that one apple at Matchroom. That's that one apple, Eddie Hearn. One apple that spoiled that whole bunch. And it's not just America, the United States. He has a bad name over in the UK. Now, Anthony Joshua, he knew what was going on. See, that's the thing about it. That's why Deontay Wilder went hard on his ass. I mean, hard. Yes, he's a boxer. No doubt about that. He has a demeanor like Earl Spence. But Earl Spence is not no liar. Earl Spence is not no play like he's a fool. See, Anthony Joshua played like he didn't know about everything. And that's a damn lie. He knew every step Eddie Hearn was making. You know why? Because he was cooning and buffooning. That's why. He even signed a 3-year extension. I'm not calling him a dummy. I'm not calling him ignorant. But I don't even think he knew what he was really signing. I really don't. At that age. They never wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. Why? Because they seen how he laid out Spilker. Now, I have to admit, Spilker was a little small, but he laid out Ortiz. So, the game plan is for Eddie Hearn, I'm skipping ahead, you know, we all know how much an asshole he done Deontay Wilder. But I'm going to skip ahead. Now, the zone and Eddie Hearn's main goals is to get Showtime out of business. If Showtime goes, Al Heyman deal with Showtime will go. He still had to deal with Fox, but that's their main goal. Bob Arum said it himself. And Eddie Hearn agreed with him, both in the interview. The Fight Hype and the Boxing Voice. They said Showtime will follow HBO out the door. Give it between 12 to 18 months. No way. No fucking way. Why? First of all, Al Heyman will make a bold move before that. What type of move it is, I don't know. Because I didn't see Fox Sports coming. I knew they had a fight on Fox. Hell, they had a fight on NBC. They didn't get a deal with them, but they did. So, therefore, I guarantee you, Al Heyman right now probably is in talks with other stations. But what I don't get is, why would you pay for an app that maybe have two top level fighters and that's it? And I'm counting Anthony Joshua or Johnson and Canelo Alvarez. That's it. No matter what they say, King Kong Ortiz, he haven't officially signed with Eddie Hearn. Now, Eddie Hearn deal is only what? When he give Canelo 10 years, 365 million, 11 years, 365 million. Okay. Most of that money is coming out of that $1 billion deal. Trust me, it is. And you know what else? Eddie Hearn would be heading back to England because they can't afford him. Now, sure, he's a promoter to Anthony Joshua, and he will continue on being his promoter. But they use Eddie Hearn up much as they can. Why he keep bugging Deontay Wilder? I mean, up to this day, he's bugging Deontay Wilder. Why? I don't know. And I don't understand. You know, what's going on is somebody's forcing his hand. I don't know. Is it DAZN? Because Eddie Hearn and Matchroom is not DAZN. They're not. Now, most people think he created it. He borrowed the money to do it. But that's not, he's not DAZN. But I guarantee you one thing, he fuck up their money, he be going back to England with a pipe stuck in his ass. Hello? Somebody talk to me. Hello? That's right. That's one thing billionaires don't play with. That's their money. Their money and their time. They don't like that shit. Now, Al Heyman had played and dealt his cards right. Seen, heard, but not seen. And you know what? Now he got old senile Bob Arum talking about he's a myth. That Sam Watson made him up. He's senile like a motherfucker now. I mean, Top Rank is the only competition out there right now for PBC. There's almost no competition right now because they signed Canelo. Canelo always been with somebody anyway. And the only reason why Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya signed with DAZN is because if they didn't, HBO gone, they had to find another home. And you know what? They could not find one with PBC because they tried to sue them. And they can't sue them. I mean, they can't go with them. Because like I said before, Al Heyman, he ain't going to forget that shit. You know, fuck that money. You know, they tried to sue him. They tried to break him. See, Oscar De La Hoya didn't know how to treat his fighters. That's why so many left and went to the zone. They didn't know how to do business. That's why they messed up ESPN. Now, their whole promotional company is going down the drain. Only thing that threw them a lifeline was Eddie Hearn. Now, would it be DAZN / Golden Boy? Will you see Golden Boy names on the rope anymore? I don't think so. No, sirree, you will not. For the simple fact, for the damn simple fact, they're using Golden Boy for Canelo because they had to. They had to find some A-level talent. Now, was they looking for Canelo? No, not really. I'm quite sure they preferred another fighter, another fighter, and predominantly probably black. But they had to settle for the redhead cinnamon. And I don't blame them, really. The type of bag they gave him, man, Christmas coming early at his motherfucking house. But you better pray. The zone better pray that his ass don't drop dirty no more. Now, I don't know if he learned this lesson. I don't know, because what I hear, the WBO and Matchroom are thicker than thieves. Yeah. Now, I'm KQKC. Hey, don't kill the messenger. That's all I'm saying. Don't kill the messenger. So, I'm going to go ahead and move on and get off of Eddie Hearn dumb ass and Oscar De La Hoya prejudice ass. I don't even remember, did he ever approach about that article that his employee wrote or said about African Americans? It's been a while, but have he ever came out and spoke about it? And I ain't talking about on the fly. I'm talking about get his ass in front of a podium and talk. No, he didn't. It's something about black fighters that scare the hell out of promoters, white promoters. That scare the hell out of trainers, white trainers, like Freddie Roach, like Abel Sanchez. Sometimes what goes around will fucking come around. And karma is a bitch. And then you die, motherfucker. That's right. Karma is a bitch. And I believe in karma. And I believe you do somebody wrong, wrong gonna follow you. There's no doubt about it. It will. I try to tell my son, you know, if you follow the wrong crowd, not just that one person will get in trouble, all y'all will get in trouble. Same way when you shoot somebody, when you kill somebody. I didn't pull the trigger, he did. I just was in the car. That don't work. Now in this country, you just as guilty as that motherfucker. Why? Because you was with him. Or it's called conspiracy. You knew about it. You knew it was going to happen. So your ass going to jail too. It might be a difference. They probably give you 50 years and your buddy life, natural life. See, it's a big difference in natural life and life. Life, you have a chance at parole. Life in some states is 25 years, 35 years. But when they said natural life or life without the possibility of parole, then that means you're going to go out in a pine box if they don't kill you in there first. So, I just thought I would throw that in. Now, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. I'm not going to get into that deep because we all know Earl Spence is on vacation. He might be back now, but a lot of people now is calling out his name of trying to make a fight with him and Terrence Crawford. Even Bob Arum is trying to make a fight with Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. Why? Because he got to show up and show out at ESPN. Because if he don't, he's going to be just like Golden Boy. He's going to be out the door. Now, he's talking about it's an easy fight to make? Hell no. No, it's not. It's not no easy fight to make. It's one of the most hardest fight to make. Why? Because you're dealing with two different networks. Both fighters going to want to get paid. I guarantee you that. Then you got the network. I mean, the venues. You know Terrence Crawford, he need to fight outside of Omaha anyway. But you know he's going to pick Omaha, Nebraska to fight, which would be ethical or morally correct because Al Heyman and Earl Spencer is not going to go for that bullshit. You know, that's a suicide mission. Earl Spencer don't do suicide missions. That's all it is. It's a suicide mission. That's it. So, but anyway, if you listen to Roughhouse Man, you know, I will give you a call back, man. I see that you was calling and you probably had wanted to jump on, but we're gonna do something probably later on tonight if you have a chance. I know you have to work tomorrow, but all right. So, but yeah. So Earl Spence, yeah, he's looking for a dance partner. And right now, I'm at the point where I don't care. As long as it's a top 5 opponent. Not 10, 5. I take that. Why? Because Earl needs to fight. If it's just a tune-up fight or whatever, he needs to fight. He needs to stay in shape. I know I'm not a biased channel, but I like Earl Spence. You know, he's a laid-back, chilled-out dude, which sometimes is cool, but sometimes it's not. You got to work for what you want. You got to put your name out there. The same way with me. Excuse me. Like Fanad, international boxing. Like you said, you got to put your name out there. So hop on some live streams like I'm doing. I was on a live stream with Goodfella on TV. And hopefully me and Roughhouse Boss can do a live stream. But you got to put your name out there. You got to be able to give the subscribers something to trust you to subscribe for you. Which, that's all I care about right now. Make sure I'm giving my subscribers the right information and the correct information and the fastest I can get it to them. That's my goal. Sure, I'm building this channel slowly, but for sure. I don't have all this fancy equipment like a lot of people have or whatever, but I got my boxing knowledge. Like I tell everybody, I end all my videos with. You know, I'm not new to this boxing shit, but I am true to this boxing shit. That's what I tell everyone at the end of my videos. Most definitely I do. So, let me move on. Yeah, with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. We are pushing them together with the help of our Aaron. And he knows that fight can be made. Not like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. No. No. No, 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 no. That's not going to work. So Al and Bob, for that to work, they're going to have to sit their asses down together, which will be awkward. But if both fighters are there, if both fighters want it, if a venue, a neutral venue is available, and the fight date is a special date, maybe neither one of them are Hispanic, so Cinco de Mayo, that's not going to happen. Maybe Black History Month. Well, that's too soon. That's in February. So, you know, hey, when they ready, they're ready. Pick a date. You know, I mean, now with Deontay Wilder, you know, what I hear, now, I don't know how true this is, but what I'm hearing is that McGregor and Paulie Malignaggi are supposed to fight each other. You know, that's silly. That's really, really silly. You know, they started to make a mockery out of boxing. And I don't like that. Yes, I don't like that. You know, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. It does. I didn't even know that Rosario is still fighting. I thought he'd been retired. Now, I look up, Mikey Garcia is still talking about Earl Spence. You know, it's something about these fighters and the LDBC, they're right. You know, they are listening to us. And Mikey Garcia don't like being called a coward. I really believe he's that thin-skinned that he don't want to be called a duck, which it is. You were so sure about it not too long ago. So what's wrong now? Why are you not sure about it now? I mean, come on. Hit that like button out there, you know, if y'all want to say something, you know. Anyway, as I was saying, um, if anybody want to know how to spell my name, you know what? I'm gonna put it in here, and that way, you can see my name and everything. All right. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here. Is K. Oh, I'm gonna put it back. Okay. Come on. You know what? I'm not good at this. Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, hold on. You know, it just pisses me off, man. Come on, man. Okay. Okay. See, that should have popped up, you know. Okay, space. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Now, anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. Now, that's how you spell KQKC boxing. You know, if you want to check out my videos, because I will be doing a short video after this live stream. And Fanon is right. You know, hey, I started off making videos, and like I said, you know, I try my best, and I'm gonna do my best, and I'm not gonna give up. Hey, I'm just like my boy Matt Wade. I'm not giving up. And you know what? And I appreciate that, man. I really do. Some people, you know, be saying the same. You know, shit, give up, give up, give up, give up. I mean, my oldest daughter said that, but I'm not, because I love boxing. And I don't like what boxers are doing right now. You know, ducking, holding on to the belt. Have to force the governing body hands to take it off of them. You know, it doesn't make no sense. You know, you got Keith Thurman. You know, that just pisses me off. You got Keith Thurman, a motherfucker that claimed that he's the best in the world, claims he knows about boxing, claims he's a student of the art. He's a student of shit. That's what he is. He's a student of shit. That's what he is. Why? Because he is. Because he faked the injury. I'm not talking about the surgery with his arm. Well, we see the scars. We know he had surgery. But it wasn't surgery for no damn car accident. You know, I would love, but I know confidentiality and all that shit. You know, I'd love to see that hospital bill. You know, he was released right away. It wasn't nothing. I bet you. But he couldn't fight. You know. These fighters supposed to be the toughest and roughest fighters around. Especially the A-level fighters. Especially Sean Porter. That leads with his head and headbutts everybody. Yes. Sean Porter. You know what? Ticket TV. He was right for going in on the Porters. Because he was full of shit. We all know they was. He was full of shit. See, I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie Hearn is in talk with Kenny Porter right now. Right now. To save his son ass. Because you know Earl Spence in the crowd and diehard fans are going to scream and shout till that fight come together. Now, like he said, he ain't fighting on the Zone app. He's not fighting on the Zone app. He's just not. And he's not fighting on ESPN. He said he's just not going to do it. And I don't blame him. Now, I don't know exactly the figure Earl Spence makes, but he got to make something happen. You know, like the LDBC said, you know, hey, Adrian Broner's still relevant because he have a mouthpiece. He talk that shit. You know, and they love to talk that shit. You know. And Floyd Mayweather, you know, hey, I ain't mad at him either. You know, Jim Lampley, a young reporter, you know, I ain't gonna say he's young, but according to Jim Lampley, he is. Well, a young reporter asked Jim Lampley. He said, well, Floyd Mayweather, he just won against Conor McGregor. There was another fighter entice him to come out retirement and fight another fight. You know what he said? He said, young man, as long as there's suckers that watch boxing, he can do anything he wants. Now that was Jim Lampley, quote unquote. But bullshit. It's time to stop Floyd Mayweather from making a mockery out of boxing. Now, Teddy Atlas and everybody else was against that fight. I wasn't. I was curious and I wanted to see what he brought to the table. But now, no. Floyd is not big enough to do combat. He better stick to boxing because he would get choked out and pass out. So, anyway, let me move on. I'm not going to be long. I'm just reiterating what everybody was talking about. And I will be putting up a couple of videos before night ends. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and go through what we went through a few years back. First of all, with the heavyweight division, I never had to worry about the welterweight division. Never had to. Never had to. For some reason, I never had to worry about the heavyweight division. For a simple fact that they always had that shit together. That's why I always say the green belt, that's the most prestigious belt you can have. But I'm not going to go into it too much, but I will say this. And I really mean this. You know, the belts are a motherfucking nuisance. It is. I mean, sure, it's fine when you unify all the belts like Terrence Crawford did. You know, that's different. But still, he shouldn't have to fight for 4 belts. 4 they count. It really, you know, probably is 2 more out there, the NAB, whatever. You know, that doesn't really count, so they don't take a picture of that. But like I said, where's the okay, right here. But things have changed a lot in the fight game. You know, but history repeats itself. I'm not gonna lie, it does. Back in the days, we had a shyster named Don King. Today, we got a shyster named Eddie Hearn. Simple. We have a heavyweight champion of the world. Today, we got a heavyweight champion of the world. I mean, you know, and he was from the United States. This one is from the United States. Anthony Joshua, those belts are not really his. He didn't earn the fair way. Of course, his manager or trainer or whatever you want to call a promoter, Eddie Hearn, he did some maneuvering and tricks and trades of the this and that. You know, ain't no motherfucking body stupid. You know, damn. You know, when boxing gonna get their shit together? That what pisses me off. When they gonna get their shit together? When they gonna stop letting Floyd Mayweather take over boxing for a night or two? When they gonna stop letting Floyd Mayweather take all the casual boxing fans' money? Cause a diehard boxing fan like me says go fuck himself. And Habib, he ain't stupid. You know, he's trying to sell himself, and he tried to get Mayweather's attention. He did. He saw how much money Conor McGregor made, and he knew he could beat Conor McGregor, and he beat him easily. So therefore, he won $100 million paycheck too. And here we are. We got regular young fighters, hungry fighters, and they barely can't make $1 million. Hello. Somebody talk to me. And it's a shame. It's a shame that they have to sell their own self. Yeah, that's one thing I agree with Eddie Hearn. You know, I might be stupid. I might be crazy. But Deontay Wilder did not get promoted or publicity out there without Al Heyman or anybody else. He needed to get out there himself. See, a lot of these fighters are spoiled now. No, don't get me wrong. Al Heyman had treated them nicely. Oh, yes, he paid them what they were worth. And maybe a little bit over. But that's it. That is it. So, therefore, speak up, people. Speak up, young fighters. It's always bullshit in the game. And hell with that styles make fight. You get in there and fight and make adjustments. That's what it's about. So everybody changes style once in a while. I remember Floyd Mayweather, he had that shoulder roll down pat. Then when he came out of that retirement and fought Marquez, he did that little stutter step back, and bam, hit him with the right. You know, that was a new technique he did to tag his opponent. And plus, not to get hit as much. His legs just wasn't there like they used to be. But I tell you this, he's still in shape. So, but with that, I'm KQKC Boxing Channel. I just wanted to reiterate that the boxers is going to have to start selling themselves. You don't have to sell your motherfucking soul, but you need to sell yourself, and you need to get an opponent that's worthy to fight you. But what you need to do, what you need to fucking do, and I'm talking about all fighters, is call out the motherfucker that who built you on. Because ain't nobody else gonna call him out. You know, all due respect to Al Heyman, he ain't gonna call him out. He might try to get in touch with their manager or whatever, but he's not gonna really call him out. So hey, you know, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Earl Spence, open your damn mouth, dude. I know you from the South. I know you got a Southern draw. Open your mouth. You know, I don't know who you want to fight with, Terrence Clark, whatever, but on that stage, that wasn't shit. I appreciate it because you know, you were like a new revived Earl Spence. But now, no. No, don't let nobody get off easy no more. Because that's what they want. They want to get off easy. So, with that, you know, I'm not going to hold nobody longer than I should. I'm KQKC Boxing. Now, if you like this video, this live stream, I'm a new channel, and I need your subscription today. Once you hit the subscribe button, please hit the icon bell and let you know each and every time I upload a video like this one. Well, actually, this is a live stream, but you understand what I'm saying. So, with that, that's all I have for you. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Phenomenal International Boxing. I want to give a shout out to Goodfellow Sports TV. Great group of guys. I want to give a shout out to Black Fight Fan. Great guy. 78 Sports. Great guy. Cali Enigma. Great guy. See, if they see that you need help, the LDBC, they will help you. I know that for a fact. I didn't ask for no help. They see that, I don't know, they ran across my page, or they saw that I subscribed to them. So, I want to thank everybody that subscribed to me. Now, before I go, do anyone that's listening have a question, I will answer it. No problem whatsoever. Just ask me, and I definitely will answer your question. So, well, I want to thank a couple people that joined my live stream, but I will be doing one later, and I might be with Roughhouse Boxing, but I will do a live stream. Okay? So with that, like I say, I'm KQ, excuse me, I'm KQKC Boxing. And remember, I'm not new to this boxing shit. I'm true to this boxing shit. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love.